Good morning, world vlog. I am in my bed and I do not want to get out, but I have shit to do and places to be, so I can no longer sleep in. So I know that every vlogger or many vloggers drink coffee in their vlogs, like go to the coffee shop and pick up coffee. I wake up and almost immediately, if I'm at my house, run to this lovely machine. Okay, so today I have physical therapy, then I'm doing some pre-operation stuff at my doctor's office for my breast augmentation surgery. Then I am doing some other shit that I don't know what it is yet. And Emily's coming home tonight, supposedly. So that's huge. Some of you guys had the idea that I should give away my private Snapchat at certain subscriber landmarks, and I think it's a great idea. So I'm gonna do it for every 10K subscribers starting at the first 10K, and I'm already at I think I'm almost at 7,000, so pretty soon. Hi guys. So I just finished my physical therapy Pilates, and I'm actually vlogging in the bathroom because I still feel a little bit awkward about vlogging in public, especially because I'm in Beverly Hills and I just feel like people, I don't know, it's a little bit pretentious, a little bit scary. But anyways, I'm about to get some blood work done for my breast augmentation surgery on Monday. This room looks cool. I'm waiting for the nurses to come take my blood and tell me I don't have AIDS and that I'm not pregnant and that we can go ahead with surgery. I'm getting new tits. I just found the best lighting in my house. This is great news for vloggers like me. Vlogger in training. Just got back from the doctor and now I'm gonna make something to eat, and then I'm gonna put on lingerie and do a little something on my Snapchat. Then I think Adam and I might be going to Santa Monica to catch Pokemon and grab dinner. We'll see. We say we're gonna do stuff sometimes and it doesn't happen. Rest in peace to my titties. Soon to be a size C-ish. I haven't talked much about why I want to get breast augmentation surgery, and it's not something I really wanted for most of my life, but recently I've been not really happy with the shape of my breasts. If you've ever seen a nude of me on Twitter, which you probably have, you'll notice that I have these really big pepperoni nipples, salami nipples, whatever you want to call them, and I think that they're mostly going to be the same size nipples, but my breasts will be larger, therefore they'll fit better to my boobs. I get really mean comments on my boobs, and it doesn't really bother me because I have already known for the longest time that I have really large areolas, but now they're gonna look better and I'm gonna be like, fuck you guys. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm getting bigger boobs, and I just think I'll be happy with them. This is the winning set for my private Snapchat, so I can't vlog any of this because it's gonna be nude. I'm gonna go do a little something, and then I'm gonna come back and answer your Q&A questions from Twitter and Snapchat. Alright, so I finished doing my Snapchat thing, took a shower, and now I'm ready to answer your questions. Saul Goodman1234 from Twitter wanted to know if I believe in God. I do not believe in God. I consider myself to be an atheist. Question number 2 from Zoe32 is, how do you deal with being a publicly sexual woman in a very conservative family? I just don't hang out with my family. I just kind of avoid because I don't really want to answer questions, and I think that some people in my family are still in the dark about what I do, and the more I'm around, the more I'm gonna have to answer the questions. It's basically a situation that I'm not a part of right now. I think as time goes on and people heal from the damage I've caused them, then, I'll be coming up with ways to navigate around my family while doing things that they don't approve of. But for now, it's just, I'm sorry, you're not happy with my life, but I'm happy with my life, and my well-being is more important than your well-being, and that may be a selfish thing, but I think it's really important to be selfish sometimes. I feel like I have to answer this question only because I got the same question from about 12 people. How did you meet Adam22? Adam will say that I slid into his DMs. This is true. I slid into Adam's DMs because I was working for a company that tasked me with the job of outreach to podcasts and radio. So I just started with where I knew and what I thought would fit best with the company and reached out to No Jumper via email, but, you know, being the aggressive, good employee I am and figuring out that I could DM someone on Instagram, I also DM'd Adam on Instagram, and then we ended up hanging out on a non-business level. Andy Garcia wants to know what I tell people when they ask me what I do for a living, and I kind of go back and forth depending on who the person is, not because I'm embarrassed or anything, but just because they may not know what the term I'm telling them is. But I'm starting to go more with the term cam girl. Probably like 3 times in the last week when I've explained like, oh, I'm a cam girl, I've had to also explain what a cam girl is because these people are not familiar with that world. And then that always gets kind of awkward because I'm like, well, I make homemade porn-ish. And it's not really on a cam website, it's on Snapchat. So I don't really go that far into it, but I'm just like, oh, I'm a cam girl. Or the easier thing is, oh, I work in social media, which is partially true. GPVMX wants to know what I thought I would do when I got older when I was a kid. It's kind of funny. I wanted to be a librarian, which I could not imagine myself being a librarian now, but it makes a lot of sense to me still because I'm always trying to like read different books, listen to different audiobooks or debates or whatever it is. And when I go to a new city, I try and hit up all their bookstores, not like Barnes & Noble, but like the local bookstores, check them out. That's like the one thing I make sure to do when I travel. And so it kind of makes sense to me that I wanted to be a librarian, and I think that part of me is still with me. If you wanted to ask me any questions, or if I didn't get to your question, you should tweet at me at this handle right here and tell me what you want to tell me what you want me to answer in the next vlog that I put out. Right now, I'm going to Uber to Adam's house, and I think we may go to Santa Monica. We're still unsure. It's happening. Adam and I are supposed to go to Santa Monica to not play Pokemon, but somehow we haven't left yet because Adam is really trying to get something.
It's not my fault that I live in a fucking international Pokemon hub. We're going to Santa Monica. We're going out to eat. We're not going to play Pokemon. But
yeah,
if we were to take a nice walk on the beach
and see a Pokemon,
I'm gonna do almost anything on my phone.
And your app might just happen to be open. I have never played Pokemon before. This is gonna be my first time.
She's level 1. It's so funny. So
but I have a Charmander.
She has a Charmander. That was her first one. You know, it was so cool to see the game start up and to see the Squirtle, the Bulbasaur, and the Charmander all together at once. And I chose the Charmander for her.
As my buddy.
Yeah, as your buddy and as your first Pokemon, and I mean I think it's a solid choice. You could have gone a lot of different ways, but I mean,
I'm excited because it's one of the only characters that I recognized because I never played Pokemon as a kid. So
yes, he's very, very, very well known.
It works for me.
I'm a big fan of him myself.
So you like my buddy?
Well, Charmander gives me a very good memory because the day I evolved my Charizard was the day that I interviewed Ugly God, which was a very fun day. So.
Are you sad?
Am I sad? No, but I didn't get Ditto, so yes.
I'm officially on level 8 of Pokemon. I just started today.
Level 8, that's pretty... Dude, she was racking them up. She has like 40 in her decks already.
I feel like a cheater though, because they're all just walking around here, like almost jumping into my phone.
Yeah.
So hey, that's not fair.
Don't do this again. Like, don't make this a part of your life. Like, I learned the hard way, like, you don't want to be this person that is just doing this.
Trying to find Ditto right now.
It's just not worth it. Like, I've mostly left it behind, but I still have a little bit of that spark left in me. Are you filming me?
Right now I am. You're totally acting how I do in your vlog. You're just like not saying anything and smiling.
Look at this. Look at my new look that I have in this vlog.
Oh, these glasses are so hot. Who's hat guy?
I might even call it like my new look. You just show me with a hat.
You editing your vlog is in my vlog. Imagine. Okay, I'm back at Adam's now, and he's editing his vlog, so I'm going to sweep the living room. Okay, I think this is gonna be the end of this vlog. because I just feel like it's the end.